Hey everyone, this is Chris Crazy House here, and I want to talk about something that I've noticed from a lot of these animated major Hollywood studio films, and it's the fact that apparently, if you are a black character in one of these animated films, you can't be seen through the movie. They don't want your face in the movie. Okay, it's okay to have white characters be white through their entire movie, but if you're a black character, apparently it's not proper for your face to be seen or for black people to be seen throughout the entire film, because I guess they feel that people won't watch the film if there's an actual black character throughout these movies. And the latest version of this is, I just saw the trailer yesterday for Pixar's new movie Soul, which they've been touting as, oh, this is going to be a revolutionary movie with a black cast, a black main character, the first black-led movie or whatever, right? And they got black nerds all excited, and they got black people all excited. Oh, I can take my kids to see something in the theaters with black people in it. And sure enough, right in the middle of the trailer, you see that the main character, the black character played by Jamie Foxx, he dies, and all you see is his little spirit later on. And of course, his spirit doesn't look black at all. It looks like a little cute Casper, the friendly ghost type character. Okay, so that's what we're going to be seeing in this movie is that is his actual soul, and of course, his soul doesn't look black. I guess that's to acclimate and make white people feel better. Is if your character is you that when you die, black folks, you don't look black anymore. So that's the way things are going to go in this movie. And I noticed this as well with the Will Smith movie. I think that's done by DreamWorks, if I'm not mistaken, right? The one where it's called Spies and Disguise, where he's this cool, suave, ladies' man, black spy like James Bond, and he gets turned into a pigeon in the movie, and he has to be a pigeon for most of the movie. Uh, the one of the greatest, most glaring examples of this is the character of Tiana in The Princess and the Frog, where she's a frog for most of the movie. All the other Disney princesses get to be princesses and get to be pretty little white girls through the entire film, but poor Tiana gets turned into a frog through most of the movie because of course, who wants to see a cute black girl through the entire film? I mean, really, that's what Hollywood is thinking. Okay, it's okay for white girls to be white throughout the entire film, but you don't want to see a black girl be like that through the entire film, right? And who gives a damn about the black audience? Who gives a damn about those black kids out there watching this stuff? I mean, it's not like they don't have enough on their plate and enough things degrading and downgrading them in media. Why not just keep on keeping on and push them even further down and give them lower self-esteem and make them feel worse about themselves? Because now we're just saying that they're animals. They're frogs, they're pigeons, they're donkeys like the Shrek movies. You know, Eddie Murphy, they touted his voice so much, but he played a donkey. You never even got to see him as a human being in those films. Uh, But this is the trend of a lot of these major animated films, and it begs the question: why will black people even want to bother getting excited about these films? I'm not saying you can't go see it, and if you think you can enjoy it, go enjoy it, but don't go in there expecting some sort of a revolutionary act or Hollywood has changed type thing going on here. It hasn't changed. Same old, keep on going on. The train keeps on rolling. If you want to see yourself in this type of light, you need to go watch your own films or make your own films with you in them. Okay? Asians do not depend on Hollywood to put them in films. They know it's going to be some nonsense. Okay? People in South America don't depend on Hollywood to put them in films. They have their own film studios. They make their own media images. Okay? They did the same thing with people in South America with that, what was that movie that came out a long time ago? The Emperor's New Groove. But that guy, he became a llama through most of the movie. But like I said, if the character's white, they get to stay white through the entire movie and get to portray themselves as people. It's only black people that get changed into other things and somehow That's supposed to make, and like I said, they do it for white folks to make them feel more comfortable watching these films, because apparently a black face throughout an animated film is going to make kids or whoever feel uncomfortable watching it. So that's their own shortcomings. But like I said, to black folks out there, don't start getting excited over these films and thinking you're going to see something great. If you want to see something with black characters in it or black people, you need to go look up some black people online who are doing it, okay? There are plenty of black artists out there, black animators, black creators out there who are making content for black people where they can see themselves through the entire film. It's not just you see them for a few seconds and they turn to an animal or turn to a spirit or a ghost or something like that. But so many of our people are so obsessed with being a part of this society, a society that degrades them and denigrates them and tears them down at every turn. But we have an abused wife or a whipped dog mentality where we keep on coming back for more. And there are some people who eventually mature and want to move on from that. Like, I'm over it, and I've worked in this industry long enough to know that it's probably not going to change. You can't change it from the inside, by the way. For those who think you can do that, you don't change the system changes you. All right? So in order for you to really do these things and see yourself, you're just going to have to do it yourself. Don't depend on the system to do it. You got to do things for yourself, and that way you'll be satisfied. As I say, I have a quote where I always say that if you depend on someone else to make your food, you got to be prepared for everything that they put in it. They could put poison in it, and you have to take that poison. If you make your own food, you can put something in there that nourishes you. Okay? So don't be so quick to always want to depend on the system, a system that has never been your friend, to nourish you later on or to nourish your children, because a lot of you are older and you realize now that you want to take your kids to see these things or to enjoy these types of things, but they'll enjoy it more if it's made with hands that love them and not hands that only see them as inconsequential. They only see them maybe to get a quick buck from them and get a quick buck from you, but they really have no real concern for you in the overall department. They don't realize the damage that they're actually doing. Some do, but for the most part, that you're just inconsequential. They don't realize the damage they're doing to your psyche by doing these films that way. Okay? But like I said, they're catering more to their major white audience, trying to make them feel comfortable and not trying to make sure you are uplifted through their content. You're a side piece. You're a decoration to put there and give them cover to make it seem like they're diverse. Okay? But there are plenty of black people out here doing it already, and it's a shame that, you always hear black people that will get online and complain about not getting the content that they want. But when there is black content out there, they don't have the views that some of these major offerings have. Like, there are people out there doing great things, but no one's watching it. Like, there's this one YouTube channel that I really love called Spoof Animation. They did this amazing, like, superhero type animation on there, and that video has barely any views at all. That video should have 1 million views out here. I loved it, and I've been trying to promote it as best I can. But that should have millions of views, not this trailer for Soul. So anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. I would appreciate your feedback, and maybe we'll talk more about it at a later date. But that's how I feel about a lot of these characters. They like I said, they want to make these movies, but they don't want your face to be seen, and I have a problem with that. But if you want your face to be seen, then you need to make your own content. That's why I work so hard to make content with black characters, and especially for black children, because they need to see it the most. They need that foundation to build upon so that they can grow within themselves. You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Chris Crazy House signing out. Peace.